Hey there, my wonderful third graders. Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, and you only have 2 days left of school, today and tomorrow for this week, and then you get a little extra longer weekend with no school on Friday. Today we are going to hop right into the work that I need you to do for reading and writing. So I'm going to turn on the camera, and get the checklist, and we can get started. First thing you need to do is read or listen to a book for 20 minutes. So it only says you can read in here, but like I always say, you can listen to a book if you want. So read or listen for 20 minutes. Next is to watch the reading video for your general education teacher in their classroom. So watch that video, and then watch the video you're currently watching. So you can cross this one off because you're doing it right now. And then we're going to do more of our practice with the letter A. So earlier this week on Monday, we started doing the letter A sound and practicing writing our letter A's correctly, because I often see this with a lot of kids that we're not doing our A's the right way. So we're going to review that one more time. You're going to watch me, and then I'm going to have you practice on your own. So the letter A, once again, you can kind of see my frown there before. You start on this middle line. If you don't have the middle line, that is where you just start in the middle of regular paper. And I'll show you those like I did last time. So starting on the middle line, you come around like you're making an O, and then you just come straight down. You can also do it where you have the little tail on it. It's very important, though, that you start on the middle line and come down. We are not making our A's big like that. That would be a no. We need tall letters to be tall and short letters to be short. So if we looked at the word cat, k-a-t, cat. My C and my A are short. They do not go above the middle. And my T is a tall letter. And you can see the difference in the height for those different letters. Now, if I were to grab a notebook paper, this is once again where you just kind of guess on where the middle is. And if I'm going to do an A, I'm going to start in the middle. I'm not starting at the top of my line. I am starting in the middle. So I'm going to come around and come down. And you can do that little tail thing if you want, or you can come down, around, and go straight down. And here's cat again on this, where my short letters are short and my tall letter is tall. What I want you to do is pause the video here, and if you have a whiteboard and marker, you can do it like I did on my whiteboard. If you don't have a whiteboard and marker, you can just get a piece of notebook paper or any paper and practice writing the letter A. I want you to write it 10 times and then to write a letter that has an A in it. Don't do cat, pick a different word, and write a word that has that letter A in it. So that is what I want you to do. Pause the video here so you have time to do that, and then hit play when you are ready to move on to your word family practice. Now that you're back, we are going to work on that letter A. I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see me real quick. Hi there again. That letter A that we worked on earlier this week. The sound that it makes. Do you remember what sound it makes? So the letter A goes ah, ah, okay? It does sometimes say A, but today we're not working with that A sound. We are working with the ah sound. Our short A is what you might hear me call it. Now we don't have the boss E making it long. That's why we're really focusing on that short ah sound. So go ah with me. And you can see my mouth goes open ah when I say it. So go ah, 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 ah. That is that A sound, that ah, the sound that the short A makes. And the words that we are working on today have that short A sound, every single one of them. So when you come to a word that you don't know, you will be able to sound it out and know what sound that A makes based on what we have just talked about. So if I look at this, and this might be a word that you don't know. When I hold it up right now, you might not go, oh, I know that one right off the top of my head, like we do with like the, in, to, he, she, the ones that you're like instantly you know. This one you might have to think about. And you might, in your brain or out loud, go, okay, I gotta sound this out. And I can go jam. I can sound this out because I know what sound each letter is making. And we know that A is going ah. This is not jam, not the word we're looking for. We're looking for jam. Okay? So when we're working on these words and you work independently, you're going to be able to sound out words because you know what sound the A is making. I'm going to flip my camera around again so you can see our word family practice sheet. We did one very similar to this on Monday. These are different sounds. We have the AM and AD for this worksheet. So the first word, I'm only going to do a couple with you, is ham. Which one of these pictures shows ham? You are correct, I hope. This is a ham. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out all of these pictures. And then you're going to take this picture of the ham and you're going to glue it in the box under ham. Okay? The next one is ram. Ram is an animal. Which one of these is the ram? That one would be correct. So you're going to, once that's cut out, you're going to glue it up here. Okay? And then these ones on the bottom have that d, has that D sound on the end. So you're going to find which one shows mad. Yeah, this child looks very angry, so he would go there. So I want you to finish the rest on your own. Read them and glue your pictures in where they belong. The next page in our phonics packet is to read the sentences and cut out the pictures and glue them in. So you're once again going to sound out each sentence and cut out the picture that goes with it and glue it in right there. Here you're going to read the sentences, circle the words that end with AT or AD. So the first one would be, the rat is on a mat. I would circle rat and mat because they end with AT. And that is where I will then go and write them down on the bottom. So here's rat, and I would write mat down below it. And then on this last page of our phonics, you are going to trace the sentence, write the sentence, and then read it. So trace it, write it, and then read it. Practice our tall letters being tall and our short letters being short. We have done something similar to this on Monday, so I hope that you are used to it. Now, the next task that you have is to do author's purpose. We have been practicing this all week. In author's purpose, you have this little chart, is identify the topic, what is the whole story about, how does the author feel about it, underline reasons that support his or her opinion, do you agree with it, and what reasons do I have for my opinion. Okay, so point of view. So we're going to read the story and you're going to then write why the author wrote the story. I'm going to read this story for you and then you are going to answer the questions on your own. Time to recycle. Stop! Do you throw paper away after you use it? You can do something better. You can recycle. When you throw things away, they go in the trash. Too much trash can hurt the earth. Paper is made from trees. This means that people will cut down more trees to make new paper. That can hurt earth too. That is why a lot of people will recycle paper after they use it. Make sure to use both sides of the paper before you recycle it. When paper is recycled, it is made into new paper. That means that less paper is put in the trash. It also means that less trees have to be cut down. You can help the earth every day by recycling your paper. So what is this story kind of telling us to do? So why did the author write this? Are they persuading us to doing something? Are they wanting us to do something? Is it entertaining us like a funny, goofy story? Is it giving us information? So, I'll help you with this one. The author is writing this to tell us to recycle. Okay? You can pause here and copy that if you'd like. 2, what sentence from the story supports that? So find a sentence out there and you just need to underline it. And then 3, what is another reason the author gave to prove this? So what's another reason that it's good to recycle? What do they tell us as a good reason to recycle? Is it good for the earth, bad for the earth? Why should we recycle? That is your task or your tasks for today. And then you also need to fill out the all about my day. So what did you do in the morning, afternoon, and evening on a normal day for you at home. Complete that on your own. If you're needing more help with anything, let me know and I will happily meet with you. We can video chat and I can help with any questions you have, or if you just want to say hi to me, I am more than happy to have you just pop in and say hi, because it does get a little lonely being in my classroom or my house and not seeing all of you. So keep up the great work, keep working hard, and I will hopefully hear or see you soon. Bye.